Okay, George Kambosos, let's come to you first. Back in Sydney after a long time away from the city, your hometown, and back to winning ways as well. How would you sum that one up tonight?
Oh yeah, look, it was a good war. You know, we gave Sydney a good war. He's a tough kid. I know he was fully prepared. He was fighting in 2-3 weeks, so I knew he was always going to be prepared. First fight at 140. He's the best domestic guy at 140, outside of obviously me and the big names. So obviously he's got a lot more to give in his future. He's only 24, and obviously I'll go on to do more things, but I'll help him out as the future goes. But good on him, man. Great fight. He had 5 days, but he was ready. I had 5 days to prepare for his style too, so hell of a fight.
How much more of your respect did Jake Wyllie earn tonight through those 36 minutes?
Of course, man. He was tough, strong bloody head, but he gave me a good fight. I felt great at the start, first 4 or 5 rounds. Unbelievable, sharp, moving, and then a nice little clash. But he started coming on. I knew he would. So we had to be smart and get through this win.
You were after a statement to capture the attention of the champions in your new weight division, 140. Was there any disappointment that you couldn't close the show here tonight?
I would have loved to put him away, but like I said, he was fully prepared. Natural 140-pound champion, the Australian champion. That's why he got his shot. So credit to him. And a win is win. We won quite well on the points. He had a couple of good rounds, but we move on to what's next.
Let's grab a quick word with you, Jake, before we come back to you, George, to talk about what is next. Jake, commiserations, but your stock has certainly grown. You've certainly developed a few new fans as well, I think it's safe to say, in this ring tonight. What's going through your mind after those 12 rounds?
Yeah, look, firstly, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to George for giving me this opportunity, Eddie Hearn for putting me on such a great card. Look, that was a war, Sydney. It was brilliant. That's what I prepared for this on 5 days' notice. I got the call on Sunday from my manager, Steve Deller, and I was so excited for this moment, and I feel like I've won so many people over, and I fought my heart out tonight, and I believe I'm destined for great things.
George spoke very nicely about you, Jake. From one Australian to another, how would it make you feel to see this man go on and fight for a world championship once again next?
Oh, look, to even get in the ring with him, I've seen him do it before. He unified the whole division. So to share the ring with George, I look forward to seeing what he's got in the future. Well done, George.
This is what the boxing sport we love is all about, Jake. Commiserations, but we look forward to seeing you back in a boxing ring very soon. As I say, no doubt your stock has gone through the roof. Before we bring in Eddie Hearn, George Kambosos, now listen, this was seen as the fight before the fight. Richardson Hitchins is the name that Eddie Hearn has mentioned. He's the IBF super lightweight world champion. What's your preferred route to making the two-weight dream a reality?
Yeah, look, man, Hitchins ain't punched nowhere near like him. So Hitchins is a tip-tap running kind of guy. If he comes and brings the brawl like that, better for me. I have more openings, but I know he'll run. And like I said, I boxed brilliant for the first 4 or 5 rounds. Nice solid clash on top of the head. And I'm thinking a little bit about Hitchins now, the clash, but we got through the fight, and we'll get that fixed up. And if that's the fight, Eddie, let's do it. I'm all in. Man, I'm a warrior. I fight the best of the best. And you say Hitchins is your best guy? Well, let him fight toe-to-toe with me. Let's go.
Well, let's bring in promoter Eddie Hearn. Eddie, firstly, before we talk about what's next, your verdict on this and the sportsmanship between these two great fighters.
Yeah, tonight just showed us what boxing's all about, taking opportunities and getting in there and putting it all on the line. 6 days ago, this show was in jeopardy when your Dan pulled out. This man, Jake Wyllie, stepped up. Honestly, he would have done it without a purse. He was after the opportunity. Steve Deller, I made the call. And, tonight is about George Kambosos going forward to fight for the world title, but it's also about a new star for Australian boxing that is born in Jake Wyllie as well. I think this guy has got a massive future ahead of him. He could have done 15 rounds. He could have done 20 rounds. And, George Kambosos, I think, has done so much for Australian boxing. Sometimes people forget. No one's done 30, 40,000 boxing. Haney, Lomachenko. When he won the Undisputed Championship, he gambled it all against the very, very best. And he wanted to come back to Sydney tonight because he hasn't been here for 8 years. If that cut heals up, we've got a date, end of June, and that is the date. He's got to be ready for that date. If he is, we're ready to move forward for George Kambosos to fight for the World Championship in America, to try and become a 2-division world champion. And I think that's what he deserves. That's what he deserves for the fights that he's been in. I think Richardson Hichins is a fantastic fighter. I think he's one of the best in the world, if not the best 140. He's ready to put it on the line. That build-up will be spicy. And, I want to thank George for everything he's done for bringing the show to Sydney tonight. And thanks to Jake Wyllie as well. You've got a heart of a lion, mate. You've got a big future ahead of you.
Jake, final one to you. I have to say, did Eddie Hearn give you your money back for the tickets you'd originally bought to be here tonight as a fan?
I'll tell you something Betty can give me. Where's my contract?
One thing I promise to you, you will have a contract Monday morning from Matchroom Boxing. Well done.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
One thing about me is I always try to do my best for Australian boxing. If it means me fighting the best of the best, when I won all my belts and take no easy road and go to the biggest names to create the biggest possible events and get all the young guys on the undercard, I'm happy with that. And you know what? I'm so happy. That's why I gave him the opportunity to, now he's going to get a contract. And who knows, maybe we can have him on the undercard in June. And like I said, we help each other. And Australia needs more and more of that.
Final message from you, George Kambosos. Congratulations, but a final message to your Sydney crowd here tonight.
Hey, we got through it against a tough, young, hungry kid. And we showed the old school bull that's been here for a long time. Still got it, sharp, and end of June. Let's go. Hitchins. Bring that style. I want to fight you toe-to-toe. Let's go.
George Kambosos Jr., congratulations back to winning ways. And Jake Wyllie, congratulations on a wonderful performance as well. All the main event reaction coming.